Hello everyone, alongside my good pal Sid Rosenberg, I'm Allison Williams for OpenSports.com. Well, Sid, September is just around the corner, and you know what that means. It's football season finally, and with that in mind, the highly anticipated game that is set to revolutionize the fantasy industry will make its debut September 13th. Fox Fantasy Live. Sid, are you ready for this?
I am more than ready, Allison. I am pumped up. Just when you thought you couldn't enjoy football Sundays anymore, here comes Fantasy Live. Real-time substitutions, Allison. This is great stuff. You can actually have Tom Brady, Drew Brees, and Peyton Manning on your roster all in one game. And best of all, you play for real money.
And I know you like that part, but the real name of the game is real-time substitutions as the games are in progress. So let's show you how you can get in on the action. To get started, log on to the fantasy section of foxsports.com and click on Fox Fantasy Live. Once in the Fantasy Live lobby, you can choose to join a public or private group, or if you're looking for a head-to-head clash, you can initiate a challenge to a fellow Fox user. Public rooms are limited to 10 players, but if you want to go up against even more opponents, form a private group and invite your friends because up to 100 people can join the action. Up next, choose whether you want to play for fun or go at it for cold, hard cash. But bear in mind that the money option won't be available on opening day. Only bragging rights will be on the line since we want to give everyone a chance to get a feel for the game first. Now you'll be in your pre-game war room, and it's time to set your starting lineup. Select a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a tight end, and a kicker. Fantasy Live is all about scoring points, so no team defenses here. You can also check out the latest injury news and lineup changes in the war room, but be sure to keep an eye on the countdown clock as you prepare for the fastest 20 minutes in fantasy football. Sid, I know you work hard, but I've seen you playing the Fantasy Live demo quite a bit around the office here for research purposes only.
Of course.
So why don't you tell us how this new way to play differs from typical fantasy football?
Well, it's faster and there's more strategy here, right? Let's take a look at the running back situation, for example. I mean, you want to get touchdowns, just like every other fantasy football game, touchdowns, touchdowns, touchdowns. You've got the Titans. Chris Johnson gets the majority of the yardage. Inside the 5, Allison, Lendell White is going to score the touchdowns. If you've got Michael Turner on the Falcons, on the other hand, you know he's going to get the yardage and the touchdown. So substitute your running backs correctly when you've got the football inside the 5. You want those touchdowns.
You also need to know which teams like to use their wide receivers to get the touchdowns. For example, last year, Larry Fitzgerald and Anquan Boldin combined for 23 touchdowns for the Arizona Cardinals on the year. Now, Sid, of course, also a big emphasis on possible mismatches.
Yeah, huge matchup there because what you want to do is get the points, the great offenses against the bad defenses. If the Patriot offense is out there against the Lion defense, you're going to get big points. That's what you want. Week 1, for example, the Vikings play the Cleveland Browns. Adrian Peterson, running back for the Vikings. Not just the best running back in football, maybe the best player in all of the National Football League, going up against the Browns defense that cannot stop the run. And 9 times out of 10, whether it's Brady, Brees, or Manning, they're going to play a bad defense. You're going to get loads and loads of yardage and points and touchdowns. Take advantage of the mismatch.
Now, not always the most exciting part of a football game, but an easy way to get quick points here in Fox Fantasy Live is the kicking game.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You get 10 points every time you get a successful extra point. So if your team's about to score a touchdown, get that kicker ready. You score 5 touchdowns that day, Allison. That's 50 extra points and field goals as well. 3rd and 20. Odds are on the NFL you're not going to get that first down. Have that kicker ready. You get yourself 30 points for the field goal. Have them ready for the field goal and the 10 points for the extra point.
Sid, you know the saying, timing is everything. No exception here. How can people use the clock to their advantage?
2 different ways here. 2-minute drill, right? You want to swap that running back. Have your wide receivers in there. You got to score, and you got to score quickly. Also, TV timeouts. Think about this. You can play that into your favor. If a team scores a touchdown, TV timeout. They come back, kick off, another TV timeout. You literally have 4 or 5 minutes there to your advantage. Get those players out before that, before the first TV timeout. Now you've got 2 TV timeouts, maybe 5 minutes to rest those players.
So as a general rule of thumb, once they score, pull them. Kind of the opposite of how you would usually
Exactly the opposite, but that's one of the nuances that makes this game really, really special, separates this from all the rest.
Good stuff, Sid. Thanks so much. That's going to do it for now. For Sid Rosenberg, I'm Allison Williams. Enjoy your Fox Fantasy Live, the new way to play September 13th.